Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being with me today. We are back in Timberborn, and today I'm going to have a look at unlocking some new features and hopefully getting some of our achievement points here done. So I'm going to have a look at these two at the bottom, the Shrine and the Temple. We're still waiting on our book production to happen over here. We've got paper being made, but our books, we're just waiting for our printing press. It's going to take a while yet. We're getting extra water production going around here, and that will be over here as well. And we're still waiting over here for our, in fact our forester is now built, so he's out planting some more maple trees, which is great. We're still just waiting on our tapper's shack, but that's fine, that can take as long as it wants, because it's going to take, what, 30 odd days is it, I think, for these to grow. So that's fine, but at least that's, you know, that's set up for the future. We've still got a few thirsty beavers because it's been a drought recently, and some of them are still waiting to go and collect some water because they're stupid. Oh blimey, there's loads of stupid beavers. Why don't you all go and get some water? There's plenty around now. Never mind, they'll get there in the end. So yeah, so I'm just going to have a look at these Shrine and Temple. Where are we? Here we go. I can unlock both of these, so I'm just going to do it. Let's see exactly what they do. Right, that needs 20 logs. Oh, it's a tiny little thing. Okay, that's cool. And then I have a temple here. My word, that's rather large, isn't it? What does that need? A lot of logs and a lot of planks. Woo! Okay, well, where on earth am I going to build one of these? Over here. It's got to be over here, hasn't it? Really? Well, let's get one started then. Why not? Let's get one of them in there. I feel like I'm probably going to need one per district, so should I get one going over here? No, we're still very short on logs here, but I might just get it going anyway. Why not? So if I can get it right in there, that would be good, wouldn't it? Okay, let's do this. Let's just remove a few bits and pieces like that, and then I can put that there. And oh, is that the right size gap in there? Let's see. No, it's not. Ah, that's frustrating, isn't it? Oh, that's fine. I've got room over here. There we go. And let's just get a bit of pathway on there. Okay, so those are all going to take a while to get built. In the meantime, actually, I can do some little shrines. See, these things look pretty cool, don't they? I mean, 20 logs each still, so quite a lot. I don't really know how they work, so let's just dot some in here. Let's get one or two around here as well. Let's just go with 3. Actually, what did I put in here? Wow, I put 5 in this one. Okay, let's do 5 in that one as well. And then I guess... See, I don't know if you really need to spread these out, or if the beavers will go looking for them once they're built. So, don't know. Let's just find out. That's 5 in each thing. Actually, to be honest, this place will probably need more than that. So let's actually go with another 4 down this end as well. Give people the option of going in different directions. So that is... Oh, look, we're up to 14. How have I managed that? The maple pastries, maybe? Campfires and rooftops are both really good now as well, actually. I must have built some more roofs. Actually, I'm still waiting for some roofs over here. Still waiting for a statue as well. Yeah. Still waiting on a lot. Blimey, 50 logs for those statues. That's going to take a while, isn't it? Right, let's just wait for these trees to go, and then I can plonk down another one over here as well. Oh, please remove that last one. Okay, maybe this guy's going to do that. No, where's he going? Ah, someone go and remove that tree, please. No, they're not going to, are they? Okay, that's fine. I will come back and sort that out at some point. How are we getting on over here? Have we actually got enough people in my districts? Let's just check. Wow, I've got 21 unemployed people in that district. I didn't realise I had so many. 8 in that district. 5 in that one. Okay, that's fine. So that's, hang on, that's 42 of 42. 145 of 150. 57 of 54. So I've got homeless people. Surely I don't have homeless people. How on earth has that happened? Let's just migrate 3 people over to District 1. Yeah, there we go. That is better. I don't want anyone to be homeless. That would be mean. I'm not a mean god, if that is what I am. I basically am their god, aren't I? Let's be fair. I build their cities, I tell them where to go and what to do. So yeah, that does kind of make me their god, doesn't it? I can handle that. I'm a beaver god. Why not? Right, hopefully the storage yard is getting done. Yes, it is. Good. I've got to keep my eye on that and make sure that I'm giving it instructions as soon as it's built. You know my frustrations with that. If you've watched some of my other videos, you know how incredibly annoying it is when you build one of these storage yards and it instantly accepts everything. 50 of 150, 6 of 60. So yeah, that's fine. Things are getting built. I'm assuming these are lower priorities than that. So that's going to get done first. And it did say, look, it's only got room for 15 visitors. Now I've got 150 roughly people in this thing. So surely that doesn't mean I need 10 of these temples to satisfy everyone. I assume it's going to be a case of they don't need to visit it every day, and so you can kind of you build one, and over time everyone gets to visit it before that then runs out and they're not satisfied anymore, I would guess. I hope that's how it works anyway. I guess we shall have to wait and see. Actually, I was building another energy thingy in here, wasn't I? Forgot about that. I needed another power wheel in there as well. Whew, lots of power wheels needed. Lots of logs needed, let's be honest. We are very low on logs. We're not doing too well. Let's see. See, look, our campfires and rooftop terraces fluctuate massively. So books are on the way. Shrine and temples are on the way. These monuments. Let's have a look at the monuments. I've got the labour monument I can do. That's 2 by 2, so I could get something in. Okay, let's do it. Let's get a couple of these put in as well. Hang on. I can now do my temple in here. There's no room up here for a 2 by 2, is there? Oh, that's a shame. Where could I put in a little 2 by 2? I could have done it down here, couldn't I? I don't really want to destroy more trees, but it might be necessary. Let's do it. Let's put it on the corner there. So that'll be another monument on there, and then can I get one over here? Let's put it up here with the temple, I guess. See whether it's sort of effective like that. Oh, it gives ore, labour monument within 7 tiles. I'm guessing that means it's better off right in the middle of town somewhere. Because not, although I see. I don't know how they work. Whether you need it to cover the housing or if it's just where people walk past it. If it's where people walk past it, that might be a good spot because everyone's going to walk up here to come to the temple. So that might actually be a good place to put it. What else do we have? That's going to cost me 3,000, which I don't have yet. As for that, that's ridiculous. That's 12,000. And it needs a lot of power. I might unlock this once I got my 3,000. There's still a lot I haven't unlocked, actually, I think. Yeah, there's still various bits in water, although I don't actually know what any of these do. See, that's a powered pump. 700. I just don't know how they expect you to be able to produce 700 horsepower. That is a ridiculous amount of power. Because the windmills just don't work. I've tried them and they just do not work. The water wheels are pretty rubbish as well. Certainly the way I did them. I think you could probably make them slightly better. But you can't really do them in a row. I think you have to do them in a row across instead. So I don't know if I could do like a big row of them along here. I just don't think they would work because they're not. The water flow isn't very good, is it? It doesn't give me a predicted amount that it's going to generate, unfortunately. What else is there that I haven't unlocked? A mine. So that is to get scrap metal out of these big sort of mine shaft places, which I can't even see. I don't even know if there are any on this map. I'm sure I've seen one on a map at some point, but I can't see any on here. See, the map is huge. I feel like maybe I'm not spread out enough. Maybe I should have got more districts going earlier in the game, maybe, and yeah, kind of just spread my wings a bit more. Because moving stuff around isn't so bad. Like, you know, people move quite fast. So if you're fairly spread out, I don't think it's a bad thing. So I think I could have maybe spread more, you know, got another district sort of well, just everywhere. Just keep going with your districts. Although it's really hard when you've got land like this. It's not easy to fit stuff in. It kind of needs to be big and flat like this. This is a bit better. But of course none of it's got water, so you also have to make sure you're putting lots of water stuff down as well. So yeah, there's lots to think about. There really is a lot to think about in this game. Which is good, but it does mean that you get to the stage where I am now and you're kind of stuck, you know? You kind of need to redesign your whole town. I'm sure you've all done it playing this sort of game, any sort of city building game. Ah, good. Storage is done. Where you kind of... You end up just feeling a little bit... Well, like I do, like you want to restart. You want to start again because you've learnt so much and you don't want to mess it up. You don't want to have messed it up. You want to start from scratch and get it right. But there we go. That's, you know, it is what it is. I think what I'll do in this game is keep going. I do want to get these grilled chestnuts going. Actually, let's just check that. That was this lot here, wasn't it? So surely some of these must be getting close. Yes, look, 82%. So we have a bit going on here. Now this is making grilled chestnuts when it gets them. Do you know what I might do? Is get another one of these built, I think. Just in case. I just don't know how quickly they will... produce the chestnuts. Right, that's 200 logs. That's quite obscene. I'm going to put that as a higher priority. I'm guessing we're still building over here. Yes, we are. We have one water thing over here. That's good. Our temple is getting a lot of logs, but hopefully they'll go to the grill first. And of course planks, which are non-existent over here. Yeah, they are literally non-existent over here. Hopefully someone will bring me some planks. Am I producing planks over here at least? 4 planks. Wow. Okay, how's this lot looking? Supply and demand, that's fine. So yeah, that's good, but I'm still not producing enough planks. I could probably pause these. I don't really need gears anymore, do I? Or do I? It's probably a good idea to keep some going, actually. No, let's let it go. I think what you need a lot of this. You need many, many lumber mills going. I think it's the key. I think the key to the whole game is set up lots of extra districts, just producing wood and turning that wood into planks. Because it really is planks and logs that you use the most. You need thousands and thousands of them. So I think if I was redoing this, what I would do is not have any tree production around here. I would possibly have sort of one hub that just produces food and then ships that food off to individual places, and then these external ones would do just lots and lots of logs. So you'd have one that just does logs, then you'd have one that converts logs into planks maybe, and just set up a trade route with sort of 10 traders that all bring the logs over to where they're needed to make into planks. Then maybe have another district set up which is just for underwater food, I guess, that kind of thing. So keep your districts small, I think, might be the key. Of course, you've got to keep them big enough that you've got enough room for housing for workers. I think things like the campfires, you don't really need them. I don't know what they do. I mean, they give you these bonus things here, but I don't really know what the point of this is. I'm not even sure. Is there? I think there's a campaign in the game. I'm pretty sure. So maybe that's more relevant when you play the campaign. Because it may be that to complete a certain level you have to achieve, 10 well-being points or something. I'm not sure. I don't think I've done it. If there is one, I've not done the campaign. Whereas when you're just playing a sandbox game like this, you kind of just do your own thing, and it doesn't really matter if your beavers have got everything they need or if they are just producing lots of stuff. But it would be nice to spread out, wouldn't it, and actually sort of occupy the rest of the map. Because there's so much room, I feel like I'm kind of squashed. But obviously you don't want these districts to get too big, because people are too spread out then, having to go too far, and it seems more inefficient. See, the pathing turns red, which is suggesting that it's too far away from the district centre. So I think that's the key, is to have many more districts and to keep them small. Of course, setting it all up in the first place isn't easy, because you do need the distribution posts as well, or whatever they're called. Yeah, distribution posts and the drop-off points. And you can't get them until you progress in the game, because you have to unlock them. Yeah, interesting. Right, are we anywhere close to this yet? Still only 17 of 30 metal blocks. How are we doing for metal blocks? None. Are we just not making any? Well, you've got the stuff you need, but he's not really doing a lot, is he? I mean, he's asleep at the moment, obviously. Let's just speed it up through the night, shall we? Still waiting on a lot of logs over here. I'm going to let it run at double speed, because at the moment there's not a lot I can do. Where's my forester, and why isn't he foresting? Oh, he's been asleep, that's why. That's fine, I will forgive him for that. As long as he gets up here and starts planting some more trees for me. So look, his basic needs, and Okay, so this is what it does. Look, yeah, so providing him with all these things, strength plus 30%, carrying speed, strength. Right, okay, so it does have an effect. The beaver will die if they're thirsty and hungry. Sleep has no effect. That's interesting. Shelter, life expectancy and walking speed. Life expectancy, okay. What about these things? Campfire, fertility. Well, that's not a big issue. Fertility as well there. Aesthetics, working speed. Right, I can see this then. I can see how this is all working. Yeah, working speed. So it does help having these things, but to be honest, it's quite insignificant really. These things are obviously a bit more impressive. So 25% working speed, 30% and 40% life expectancy. So those are all pretty decent things, I guess. How about these? Working speed 15, 10 and 5. Books, working speed 20. See, that's a good bonus. Shrines, working speed 5 and 25 for the temple. Okay, so they do all have an effect. I thought they must do, but I hadn't really discovered that before. Okay, that's interesting, isn't it? See, he's collecting maple syrup now as well. So we're starting to get a bit more maple syrup. We've got some more trees grown here. Still some more to grow up, but that's fine. They'll get there. What are we building? We're building our temple. Look, we're not too far away really. We need 50 more logs and then we'll be done. So yeah, that's pretty cool. See how that works. So what was that? 25% working speed, I think that was. 19 metal blocks over here now. And we are building another temple here. Good. What's getting built now? Is it our roofs? No, it's not that. It's our beaver statue is next. That's getting 50 logs next. Okay, that's fine. How about water? Are we full up? Yes, we got full up over here. This one's still waiting for some planks. Our temple is it's got some logs, but it's not got planks. Okay, you've got no power. Yeah, that's fine. See, I'm almost tempted to try and set up another district of some sort, or try and generate more logs. But to be honest, I'm kind of at that stage now where I'd rather not expand this game. I feel like I just want to sort of go to where I'm going now, and then probably call the series to an end. No, I was going to get a... What was it? A shrine? No, a temple. No. What was going in here? A monument. That was it. I was going to get one of these in here, so that I had one of these in every thingamabob district. That's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, I think if I do this again, I will have far less things like the campfires. And the rooftop terraces. I don't mind them where they look good, but it feels like you just need too many of them, and they kind of just fill up space for no reason. I feel like they're quite inefficient buildings. They don't really boost you much either. Where space is so important, I think I want to make better use of the space. Basically, you just need to plant trees everywhere, where or food everywhere. In the case of this kind of place, storage and production is basically the key, isn't it? To be honest, storage I could probably do better with as well. So like I've got storage yards here that are holding 200 wheat or 200 potatoes. I could probably be turning a lot more things into food and then distributing food better out to these places. And of course you don't need all the different types of food if you're not too fussed about the little bonuses that it gives, so you can focus more just on one type. which would probably be a bit easier, or at least one type per district, maybe. So yeah, lots to think about. And I suppose really, if you're not too worried about the well-being points, you can just do the basics in each district for things like food. You know, just have a little berry picker in this one district who just keeps these people happy just with that, and they don't need carrots or whatever it is, carrots and potatoes and bread. They don't need these things. It will give them a bonus, but they don't necessarily need it. So you don't need to waste space doing it all. You don't need to grow any of these things, actually. You can just have berries or cherries or whatever. It's blueberries, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, there's an interesting sort of philosophical debate to be had there as to how much you give your people, your beavers. Whether you want to supply them with everything possible, or do you just want to do the bare basics but have the whole city running more efficiently, because you have better production, more production, and more sort of a better layout for your city as well. It's a conundrum, and it's one that I will work on if and when I do another series. I think I still want to continue this one just for a little bit longer. Just want to get the temples and the shrines and the monuments up and running. So what I may do is, because this episode's nearly done, I may just do the one more episode. I might actually run the game a bit off camera and kind of let this stuff get built, and then come back and just sort of do a finale, you know, like a bit of an analysis of where we went wrong, where we went right, where we got to in the end, why I'm not doing all the extra bits in here, like all this carousel and that, because that's... What have we got? We've got a Lido and a carousel that needs 400 power, which is ridiculous, and a mud bath which needs 50 power, so that's not so bad. Mechanically infused with bubbles, nice. 400 power, man, that's just crazy. So you've got 8 power wheels for one carousel. That is absolutely ridiculous. It just doesn't interest me, that sort of thing. It just seems so over the top. Yeah. I think power is something they haven't quite got right, I'll be honest, in the game. It may be that I'm not doing it right, but it just doesn't quite seem right to me. It doesn't seem to be very numerically efficient, let's just say. But I'll discuss that, I think, in our finale. For now, I think I just need to let the game run on. I need to get these things built, the temples and the book manufacturing and all that sort of thing. Let's get it built off camera, I think, and then I will come back and probably just do the one more episode. So let's leave it there for now. Let's call this episode to an end, shall we? I've probably waffled on enough. You probably got bored of hearing my voice. So yeah, let's call it there. So thank you so much for spending a bit of time with me. If you have enjoyed the episode, do hit the like button for me. That'd be absolutely awesome. And yeah, like I say, hopefully I'll see you back here for one more final episode of this Timberborn series. Until then, do take care of yourselves, stay safe and all that, and I will hopefully see you soon. Bye for now.